M0FXB, welcome back to my kitchen videos. Today we're going to take a look at the Yaesu FT-710, which you can buy now for really about let me get it right now, 899 less about 70, about £825 with the freebies cashback that they're offering. So check out, I'm just talking about the UK sellers at the moment. The older Icom 7300, which again is selling at a bargain price. Why? Because the Mark II is coming out. Can you tell the difference between the Mark II and the Mark I? Yes, blue button, but also it will be having an external display, just like our 710 has. They've also added Ethernet CW decode and upgraded its receive sensitivity and other items. Check out the brochure. Of course, I do not work for Icom or anyone. I'm just Andreas, sat here in my kitchen where I used to make all of my videos. So one of the first things I'll just quickly show you with the 710, made by Yaesu, 100 watt, and these both have antenna tuners, is I've plugged my mouse into the back of the 710. There's also a square Ethernet connection there for all your FT-8. So these have both got sound cards built in. So doing any digital mode with these is easy, but you do need software. They both decode RTTY, same size screens, I would say. But look, if I just move my mouse around, you can see I can select items there. So, and look, that's what the Icom one's going to look like, maybe. But anyway, I really like both these sets. It's very hard to choose. The main thing that people say about the Yaesu is that it hasn't got the averaging. Now, I don't feel like it makes hardly any difference. Averaging is turned on here on my Icom. See the little green line bouncing away? The averaging slows that down. That's all I see the difference it makes. If you look here, it's quite fast as it bounces away there. Let's see if I can just... Now, all I've got at the moment is a couple of loops connected to the radios. There's a very budget loop, I am going to show you, connected to, I believe, the Icom. And then I've got a good quality loop from Oscar Mike 0 Echo Tango. Let me just quickly show you. So this is the budget one. I think it's about £45, and you pretty much tune it, turn the knobs until the signal sits in the sort of middle. You'll see that it sort of sits in the middle, the blue area, and it'll move right and left as you turn those tuning knobs. Then we've got Paul's, which is definitely my favorite one. And there's a tuning knob, does exactly the same thing. You turn it, you don't need to actually use your antenna tuner. That one's going to give you up to 20 watts, and it's superior in craftsmanship. But I have fun with both. There's my little setup here in the kitchen, and that's the table where I started making all my videos. And I'm going to be doing a lot more kitchen videos because I need the room. My shack's become a bit congested, but as you can see, if we had the 7300 with an external Icom display identical to that, it would look fantastic because it's a fantastic display. So let's just have a look at the different menu structures. I've got them in Icom mode because I think most of us understand that one. But if we hit 3DS there, now some people say it's a mess, it's unusual, but no. Press the function, like so. Tap the level, top left. Then turn the function and keep going. Let's go the right way. Till about, am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Take some of the gain out of it, and then you'll really see it come to life. Of course, you can change the colors. So imagine it like an ocean with busy frequencies poking up from the ocean. If we go function and just hit color. Let's try a different color. Let's try that one. I don't really like that one. Let's do that one. No, I'm quite fussy. Okay, that one. So as we get the activity, and unfortunately it's not that really busy today, you'll see them poking up. So I am faffing a bit. Which, when you press the function, whatever item you press becomes the item controlled by the function knob, okay? So that's the gain that we're looking at there. There you are, that starts to make more sense now. It's just not busy, but there's a line there. And on this, if I'm using the screen, then you can see the frequency is changing. It's just excellent, excellent. Right click for your full menu and back. Let's just keep it on the 3DS for now, which you can expand. And when you do that, you do have to change the gain back to about 5, I believe. And then we'll just hit the function, color. The green and the yellow one is the one that, and you can expand it like so. With the Icom, of course, both of them can do 4 meters in the UK. Just move it over there. So it's HF, 6 meters, 4 meters. Got quite a lot of interference there, haven't we? Let's do the gain again. Like so. Now to select the frequency on the Icom, just tap. You've got all the bands there, or you can just enter and just type like so. Same goes there. It's not exactly the same, but you can type the frequency there. Got a dedicated band button here. Not really sure why they haven't done a screen band button, because it would have made sense, quite easy for them to do that. But they haven't anyway. And on this one here, we've got the mode as well. I think the mode is there on, and you've got the preset modes, which they both do, where if you've tuned in, all your FT8 stuff, you don't have to put it in again, you can save it. That's the French station there. Oh, do you see that? Turn that up, volume here. Let's wait until someone speaks. So you've got VFO memory here, A and B. Band, quick memory storage, memory to VFO. Here, if you hit the menu, let's just go through them all. Scope, see the audio one? So if we go audio, and here we got multi. So you can see how Yaesu did take a few, I don't know. I don't want to say that they copied, because that wouldn't be kind. Turn down the Icom. They are different loops, remember. And when the conditions are good, those 2 loops do really well. Let's see this. There's a strong one there that keeps popping up. If you tap the middle, you get the 1 megahertz. Look. Of course, FT8. Same one. And you've got the AES speaker system. Both have excellent speakers for this price range, for this size radio. You can of course buy the side speaker for both of these devices. It's a lower profile radio, the 710. Very easy to move around. You can get handles for both of these that you can put on the side. They don't cost very much. And I just purchased a handle for my FTX1. Very portable radios. 8-pin microphone on the Yaesu, and then you've got the round type on the Icom, and it's looking fantastic, isn't it? So menu, we've got voice record, we've got meters, if you want just the meters. I've changed the background to blue, but we can go menu, set, display, go to type B, A, and there you are, back to black. Of course, you can dim it. Memory pad, recording, scanning menus is excellent, you know. Learn the scanning on your 7300. They've really put a lot of work into that. Got one station that's strong, but as the day goes on, it does get a lot better actually. Wait for him to come back. Nice LEDs here, and they change colour to let you know what's going on. All right.
Well, listen, I'm going to stand by. Can't wait for some more people to call in. I'll let you keep calling.
That's the Yaesu. Noise blanker, noise reduction, which I think works brilliant on both radios. You've got the radio settings. To turn on the display in the background, you just go, let's just go, where is it? Display, external monitor, just turn it on and you can change the pixel and it just comes to life. DVI to DVI connection. You can buy monitors now on Facebook. In England, people sell items on Facebook and on Marketplace, and it's like, I think that one cost me a tenner, and look at it. And that one goes up and down, leans forward and back. Fantastic. Perfect for your radio hobby and inexpensive. DSP here, button, I see. Let's have a look. Just pressing it. Fast and fine tune here. Narrow digital noise reduction there. Let's get rid of the multi. See if we can find someone. Sorry about the bad. It's having the loops just shoved by my window is probably not helping me. To tune, you just press and hold tune, press and hold tune. You've got transmit buttons here. Vox, you've got the headphones at the front, headphones at the front. There's a mode button here as well. You don't have to press the screen. Split, A and B. And yeah, the loop will work on. Look at that, what activity low down there. Is that I don't really do. Is that RTTY? I don't really do RTTY. I think I should. But menu, let's go to number 2. You've got your presets there. Look at that weird noise. That sounds like lots of CW competitions, doesn't it? I want to definitely notch preamp, which is off at the moment. I just turned it on. Wow, that's busy. That is busy. I'm trying to find the CW code because I haven't used that for a while. You can have the scope and, if I get it right, yeah, you can have it all on the page there. Dude, I'm just looking for, I'm sure there's I know there's RTTY decode on this. Oh, I'm being blind, aren't I? So maybe you have to put it into RTTY mode. Let's try that then. RTTY. Do we then get the decode? Of course, you need the RTTY frequency. Turn this down. Functions. So level, peak, marker, color, contrast, dimmer, memory group, mic gain, mic equalizer, proc, and I mean, it's just so many. So if I go to RTTY, I've never tried to do RTTY decode on here, so I literally don't know how to, but let's just go CW settings, Kia mode, and someone tell me if there is RTTY decode, displays, extension settings, CW here. So it's all on one press. You don't have to go deep in really. Operation, display, extension settings, SD card. Plugs in the side. I believe that's good for firmware. I need to check my firmware to see what the latest is. Firmware update here. To pop in there, pop a little card in there. So if I knew an RTTY frequency, I could tune and just do that. I might actually do a dedicated video on that. I might do it today here on the table, because the good thing about using just a loop is it does, as you can tell, it does pick up all the digital stuff quite well. You don't need an amazing signal when you're doing the digital. So I think that's enough for this video. Looking forward to the external display on the 7300, but otherwise, you know, whenever I use this, this one's in excellent condition. It's got speech as well, by the way.
F014.048 megahertz RTTY.
There you go. Whenever I use it, I go, wow. You know, I'm wowed by both of these sets. Very, very hard to choose. If you try and buy this now, I think you'd get one brand new if you rang up your supplier for about, in England, about 900 and something pounds. Yeah, and I think to get this, I mean, when it came out, I think it cost more than that, and that was about 11 years ago. So we're very lucky, very spoiled. Get yourself an external monitor. Just if you need one anyway, because if you're going to get either the 7300 or the 710, or if you decide to go for the other one, which is the 7610 here, or the 101, which is the next level up, then you need an external monitor if you really want to enjoy that experience. You can actually get the feed from that monitor and feed it into your computer with a HDMI card, and then you can just use your normal computer instead of having to get an extra screen. You can just feed the output into your computer and just view it on your computer. Thanks for watching my channel. It does mean a lot to me if you subscribe. Please think about joining and subscribing to the monthly subscription of my channel. It's only $1 a month, and you will become part of our community, and you'll contribute to my channel, which hopefully is going to run for years and years and years. And I don't sell radios. I keep the radios so that when people ask me a question, I get the radio and I make a video. I could sell them, but if someone asks me a question about the 7300 6 months from now, I want to show them the answer using the 7300 or the 710, and that's why I keep old and new. I'm planning on digging out my Yaesu 897 and putting that next to, believe it or not, the new FTX1, because I think they're doing a very similar thing. So you've got retro and new. So thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Bye for now. Catch you on air. All the best.